Well, I slept with the lights on. I hate horror movies. I just do, because I know I'm a wuss. But my mom loves them. Immediately I got out of this movie, I texted her. I said, "You're gonna love this."
Yeah.
So props to you.
Well, thank you.
Speaking of lights out, though, I mean, I love the way you do the timing with the music and the suspense, and elements that you brought from. I'm curious what elements you borrowed from that film experience to this particular project.
I mean, I just learned so much on Lights Out, just how to make a movie in
Right.
general. But I sort of went back to a lot of things I've done before for this one, like short films, where I took little things that I've, experimented with that and put into this one. Like, there's that scene in the barn with the light bulbs unscrewing themselves. That's from a short film I directed. And now I finally got to do it sort of the big way, and the same thing with the walking sheet and
Yeah.
when that falls down. It's also sort of getting to take these ideas I have had before, but sort of put a Hollywood polish on them and make it with these great talented people.
And speaking of talented people with the entire cast, I love that it's predominantly a female cast, which
Yeah.
I think is great. That's got to make you feel just so proud. I mean,
I couldn't be happier about that. That's one of the things I loved when I read the script. It's 90% female characters. Thank God.
were there scenes that you both shot and you looked at each other and maybe the entire cast and said, "Oh, this is really going to get him"?
There were some occasions. There's like, it was kind of funny when we were doing, there's a scene where, a scarecrow comes to life.
Okay.
And when we were sort of shooting that and we saw it on the monitors, one of the producers was like, "Okay, that's scary. I didn't think it was going to be scary. I didn't think it was going to work." And I was like, "Why did you tell me that before?" But yeah, it actually worked.
So in the other movies in the series, I heard there was a priest that actually showed up to bless the set. I'm curious, did you all do that again?
Well, I heard that too, and then I was like, why didn't we do that? Because we were already filming and the first couple of days, and so I asked Peter, the producer, you have to bring the priest to bless the set before I touch the doll, before those scenes happen, because I'm not going to do them if you don't bring somebody.
Good for you. Speaking of the doll, your castmate, your star,
Yeah.
she's creepy. What is it like to see her in real life?
It's shocking because she's really big and heavy. So he was asking me to hold the doll with one hand, but after doing it so many times, you get tired, and I had to grab her with both hands because
She's the size
that's
of a
the
child.
creepy thing
yeah.
about the doll, that she's so big that she's like a kid size.
Which is great for scenes when like Linda is carrying her around and the doll is almost as big as her.